All right, so this is the Six of Cups and it's upside down. So when it's upside down, the Six of Cups in the Rider Waite, we talk about there's living in the past and unrealistic expectations and like nostalgia. So something that yeah, this makes sense already to me because this is about change. It's about when I was shuffling the cards, I felt change. I felt new innovation, new ideas, hope. So I'm still uncertain if this is a message for everyone or if this is your personal life, but it does say that you're letting me know that not that you're trying to move away from the past. You're trying to say things that were cannot be anymore. That we need to move to greater things, to better things, and to stop thinking about how things used to work because they're not going to work that way anymore. And so I still don't know if that has something to do with your life or a message. So let's just keep going and see what's going on. I can't wait to see. But it definitely has something to do with letting go of the past in some form, okay? Or the way things used to work. Okay, now this next card is going to be the bridge card. So it's the bridge that you cross over, whether it's going to be a shaky bridge, whether it's going to be a stable bridge, or it's going to be a person along that bridge path that helps us along or tells us what's going on, or just something that you come across. All right, so let's see what it is. Again, I've seen this so many times in these readings, okay? It's crazy, but I keep getting this Eight of Pentacles, and I'm shuffling these cards really good. I keep getting that, people right now have to really work on their personal craft. So I don't know if that's you. You're saying to yourself that you need to forget about the past, forget about how things used to be, or if you're telling everyone to forget about the way things used to be and try to change the way we work, change the way that we make money, change the way that we toil at things and chip away at things. We need to rethink everything. All right, so that's what I'm getting so far. And I like this message. This is a great, great message. Okay, so this is what's driving you. This is the root. This is the subconscious motivation that you have. So let's see what that is. The Page of Wands. Okay, so I've also seen this card too for the Pisces reading. Now, this has to do with the youth of the future. It has to do with what they're going to be able to manifest. So I think what I'm getting now is that you are sending us a message. You're sending a message of some new structures, some new ways to work. It has to do with our younger people. It has to do with future generations. You're trying to tell us that moving forward, we really need to look at things in a different way. We need to change how we work, maybe work from home more, maybe there's going to be more delivery, maybe there's going to be things that help the environment out more. There's just something about betterment of the youth of humanity, or leaving something better for them, or a new structure. So this is a really good message. And this is also what's happened in the past that's driving this message forward that you're sending. It's something that you've realized or something you're carrying with you. It could be something that you need to let go of. We just don't know, but it's from the past and it's affecting what your decisions are in your actions right now. So again, with the Hierophant, I've seen this. This is so weird. I'm getting a lot of the same cards of that the Pisces sent me. I'm almost, and it's crazy, but this is something in the past. This means that you don't trust the traditional structures that we had. It's about our society, about our authoritative figures, and you're saying that the old way of doing things needs to be broken and something new needs to be ushered in. And we are going to usher in that new age of Aquarian. It's going, Saturn's going to go retrograde for a little while and go back into Capricorn, but then December we're going to go back into Aquarius, and hopefully by then some things are really going to clear up. But you're telling me here that these old structures, the old ways of doing things is just not going to happen anymore. So that's an excellent message, because I think everyone at this point they want things to go back to normal. I can tell that we need some normalcy, but we also know that there's a lot of things that are being exposed at this time, even through the cards and through all the zodiac signs, that we're looking at the way we have things set up, even like the Federal Reserve, or it could be other countries. Like, I know that this is not just the country that I live in that we talk about, but I think everyone is going to be feeling some sort of structural change, considering what's going on. Okay, now this is the outcome of your message, and it is okay, so this is the Three of Cups. This is really good. So that means that what you're telling me, and the message that you're sending, and the bridge that you're crossing, is that as long as everyone works together, this is a card of cooperation, of setting out on a new adventure, a new goals. If everyone cooperates and they bring compassion to the situation and a sense of humanity, and take everyone's best interest into mind, that this is going to be a good outcome. It's going to be a very good outcome. And so that's what I was feeling as well, when I've been trying to convince people around me, not just through these cards or whatever, but just that I feel like we are going to have a better future than we think, okay? Because I know people are really worried about the future, and that's what this next card is about what we are going to face in the future. And I'm wondering what I'm going to turn over here. I hope it does ring true, that what's coming up, or what we're going to be exposed to, is going to be something positive. So let's see what it is. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, I thought, the Sun card. That's excellent. Okay, so when I was looking at the Pisces reading, and they were channeling messages too, and the Pisces had the star upside down, so they were really worried in this position in the future that the youth weren't going to be listened to, they weren't going to be able to thrive. But when I see what Aquarius is saying, it brings new hope, it brings new enlightenment, it brings the sun back into my thoughts of the future. So I'm always so happy to see that you guys just know already that things are going to work out. You have this humanitarian goal, and it's going to be achieved, and you're letting us know it's going to be achieved. So I think I'm going to also put try to connect your reading with the Pisces, and let the go. Well, I didn't say anything to Pisces about your reading, because I haven't done it yet. I'm doing it right now, but I'll put it down below in the description for them to check out yours as well, because they're diametrically opposed. So putting it together, they're going to be able to see that there's a lot more hope than they expected. Now, this card is about you. It's about your strengths and your weaknesses, or your weaknesses that you need to turn into strengths. So this is not going to be a message for the rest of us like what you're sending here. It's going to be, or it could have something to do with it. But it has more to do with how you get through this situation that you're in right now. So let's take a look. Okay, so that's good. It's upright, and it is the Six of Wands, and it's a celebration. Okay, so your strength is that you know that you're going to be able to manifest things. You know that that Aquarians are going to be able to usher in this change that we need, and they're going to be victorious. So that's what this is. So this is your strength. This is what you're carrying with you. You're carrying around a confidence and a sense of enlightenment. Okay, so you're carrying that with you. So that's excellent. That's great. Okay, now this is how you see your environment right now. Is it a good environment? Is it conducive to you? Is it something that you, how are you perceiving your environment, and how is your environment perceiving you? So it could be all of those different things. So let's see what it says. Okay, the Tower. Okay, this is how you're perceiving the environment, which makes sense to me. I mean, it's a scary card, of course, but you're seeing those structures fall. You're seeing these traditions falling apart, and new things are going to be built up, because we're breaking down these walls, these barriers of old ways of doing things, and we're going to have a new renewal of ideas and technology, and we're going to move forward. So this makes sense. You see things are falling apart, but sometimes things have to fall apart before people realize what's working and what isn't working. And so that makes total sense to me right now. Okay, so now the next card is like your hopes and fears. Like, what are you hopeful for? What do you fear? And sometimes it could be that the fear is that the hope that you want is not going to ever happen. So let's just take a look and see what that is. Okay, the Empress. Okay, so this is a fear because it is upside down, but it's also your hope. So your fear is that we're not going to, well, your fear is that it's interesting how to say this, because this card, let's just talk about the card for a second. In the upright position, this card is about an empress who stands in her power. She's connected to the divine. She messages things through the divine. She has a lot of wisdom, and she's a protector. She's a nurturer. She's about fertility and Mother Earth. So that being upside down. So your hope is that this happens, that this card is right side up, that we do protect the earth, that we do nurture the earth, that we do take care of our future, that we use our spiritual kindness and our humanity to manifest the things that we need, and that we keep our world, our fertility, that we keep our ability to keep moving forward and growing and producing, and like, it's all of these things, okay? But your fear is that it won't happen. But I think that giving all this information, it will happen. I think it's more not a matter of will it, but when will it? So maybe you're just wondering if it's how long this is going to take. I don't know, but this is part of your message right now. But don't worry about that. Your fear of it not happening is not, I'm getting an idea that it's just going to take a little longer, or you're worried that people don't know that it's coming, something like that. Okay, sorry about going on like that, but then this is the outcome card. This is the outcome of the message that you're sending to us. What is this going to all, what is the summary here? What's the outcome? Let's see. Okay, Temperance. So this is good when we have temperance, because that means that we are always going to be able to stay level-headed, that we're just going to make sure, like you can see, one foot's in the water and one foot is out. It's a matter of, it's a balance card. It's a matter of being able to get the work done, even though you're worried, or it's like a balancing act. I keep saying that over and over again because that's the message that I keep feeling. It's like temperance is moving forward with caution, okay? And it's making sure you stay grounded as you move forward. And that makes really good sense. Like, there's going to be, I think, a lot of harebrained ideas. That's what I'm feeling. You guys are saying that, but you're going to also need practicality. You're going to have so many. There's going to be, in the age of Aquarian, so many ideas that are pushed out that we also need to have practicality about it, and ethical. Make sure that we always put it through like an the spectrum of whether things are ethical or not. But I think that we're going to make the right decisions. I mean, I feel like that's what this sun card means here for the future, that we are going to be able to we're going to put everything through the filters. We're going to remain practical, and we're also going to usher in the new ideas, and they're going to be so helpful. So I'm so glad that you guys sent this message. I'm definitely going to tell my other viewers about your particular reading this time.